Hey guys, it's me, Zach. I've been off YouTube for a while because I had nothing to do really, and I just recently picked up a 1994 Bronco XLT. It's got the 5.8 liter V8, and tonight, well, I'm going to be starting a build series on it. So tonight's the first episode, and I'm just going to be doing maintenance, and I'm just going to change the oil for you. It's not much, but it's a start, and eventually flush the coolant, and then start doing suspension upgrades to make it a more capable off-road vehicle. So here's the Bronco. As you can see, the hood paint is a little rough, and the roof paint also is a little rough, but I'll be repainting that sometime. As you can see, I have this lift here that we got put in a couple days ago, but it's not hooked up yet, so I'm just going to be doing the oil change on the ground. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is removing the oil pan and drain bolt. So I'm going to crack it loose. Oh, lost our light there. Put that back up there. So, is it cracked? Yeah, so now since it's cracked loose, I'm going to just loosen it by hand. Here we go. Oh, drop the drain bolt. Here we go. So now it's draining out into there. I forgot to grab towels. Yeah, see that draining out there? So you're just going to want to let that drain out. And there you go. Okay, once it's done draining, you're going to want to clean off your drain bolt, your drain plug, and pop it back in there, and then start threading it. And once it's threaded in a little bit, you clean off the edges, or clean off around the hole so there's no oil there. And then screw it in all the way. And then take your ratchet, and you're not going to want to tighten this down too tight, but a little snug is good. So once it's snug, a little bit past that, and that's good right there. The next thing I'm going to do is come in here and pop the hood latch, and come through here and open this thing up. Once you have your hood open, I'm going to see if I can see the oil filter from up here. And can see it. It is down there, that white thing there. So I'm going to take that off, and make sure when you're taking that off, you have a drain pan underneath it, because there will be oil spilling. Once you have your oil filter in, then you're going to want to fill it. On the 94 XLT Bronco, the 5.8 liter, the fill is right here on the valve cover, right next to the engine oil dipstick. So that's where you're going to want to fill it from. And the 94 5.8 liter takes 6 quarts, so this is a 5-quart bottle, and I'm using 10W30 non-synthetic, and I do the oil change. I'll do my next oil change at 5,000 miles. So there's 5 quarts, and just because it takes 6, I'm going to check the dipstick to make sure that it's a quart low. So after I've dried off the oil dipstick, I'm going to put it back in the dipstick hole and make sure I go all the way in, and then going to come out and check it. And I have to check this again because I couldn't tell. Sometimes if you can't tell what it says, don't risk it and assume. Just wipe it off and check it again. This here says it's full. Now that I have filled the whole 5-quart thing in the valve cover, I ran the engine so it could fill up the oil filter. So now that the oil filter's filled, it's a little bit more low because before it was full because the oil filter wasn't full. So now I'm going to pour in about 1/4 quart, I think is what it takes. So not quite 6 quarts, about 5 1/4 quarts. So I'm gonna do that right now. So once you have put in that last little bit of, once I put in that last little bit of oil, I'm going to start the truck and run it for a little bit. Run it for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then once you've done that, make sure you check your oil again. Okay, since once you have finished changing your oil and you check your dipstick again after you ran the truck, and it's full, make sure, and not make sure, now you're ready to go. So shut your hood, and you're ready to rock and roll.